Hello, everybody. Welcome back to What's Buzzin' at the Bee. Thank you so much for joining us. We have lots of wonderful things to show off today, and we are starting right up front, right here as you walk in. We, as you may notice, have changed this whole entry area around. It was patriotic. We have now changed it to more of a nautical theme, and then we've got kind of in this front area more of the fruits and garden fabrics. Very summery. We love all of these gorgeous colors. When you walk in, you just feel this bright, cheerful energy as you see all of these gorgeous fabrics. So yeah, lots of ocean themed prints here. We were going for very summery, so kind of beachy. And then as you work your way this way, we've got more of our kind of like fun, outdoorsy grill fabric here. Kind of some food and drink fabrics. And then our notion of the week this week, which is of course at this little table, are all sorts of quilting aids. So we've got quilters gloves, quilters paddles, some gripper rings from Martelli with Bernina. So all sorts of things that will help you in your quilting experience. Okay, and we are super excited to show off our kits of the week as well, which starting with this first one, we have Viewpoint, which uses the gorgeous fabric from Northcott, beautiful panel in the center, and then just some piecing all around.
That'll be this.
And there are, I think, about only 3 kits left of this one. So if you want to grab one of the last kits for 20% off, come in and grab it now because they will probably be gone pretty quickly.
Wow.
And then the next kit of the week that we have here is this really fun kit from QT called Stallion Song. This one, you've got the different blocks from the panel and then some piecing all around it as well. So again, kind of going with the outdoorsy, summery theme, we've got the gorgeous blues and the really fun horses there. So those are both of our kits of the week, and they will be 20% off for the rest of this coming week through next week. Okay, and right here in the end cap, you might recognize this one. This is a part of the legendary journey or legendary Legends of the National Park with the National Park fabric from Riley Blake. So this one here has the different legend characters on them with cute little sayings. And of course we have fabric that goes with the panel. And we thought we would give you some inspiration for this one. We have this beach walk pattern here from Villa Rosa. It's one of our little postcard patterns. And we have a little quilt up here that was created using that pattern and this fabric. So we thought it would be a fun little inspiration moment for you to see what you could create with it. So they did some really fun piecing around with those flying geese and used that really amazing postcard fabric with all of the different characters on there.
I thought one.
So that's really fun. That quilt will be going home soon. So if you want to see it in person, come in today. Otherwise, you can always come back and watch this video if you want to see it.
Awesome.
Okay, and that brings us to this little table here with this really amazing fabric line from Dear Stella. This one is called Full Moon. This one has a really cool sort of Southwest feel to it. You've got all of these beautiful sort of rusts and orange colors, beautiful pops of blue throughout, some really great prints. We especially love this sort of scene with the mountains and the saguaro cactus. Very beautiful. So this one's really amazing. So if you are a fan of sort of this style, or you know maybe somebody that lives in the Southwest, this one I think would be a really fun collection to make them something. Okay, and then coming around the corner here, we're going to move into our flannel aisles. We've got all of our flannels on this side. We're starting to sort of create the end of this one as a sort of more wintry, some of our more novelty fabrics. So of course we have the Northern Lights, which we talked about a little while ago. And this week we have a new collection from Northcott. This one, these really adorable little snowmen. And this line is called Snow Much Fun. So you've got the panel, fun little border print, and then lots of little blenders that go along with it. There are even some of the fabrics from the Northern Lights collection that I think would be pretty darn cute to go along with this line.
That we usually eat on it up there.
Okay, and continuing on towards the back, we are going to move over here. Now we moved everything from up front. All the patriotic is now back here in this corner. We did have all the Christmas down there on against the wall there, but now that's all patriotic, and we have moved the Christmas, starting to move it into this little island that we have here. So lots of Christmas fabrics. And then we do have a couple new holiday wintry Christmas lines to show off. First up, we have this little line here. It's just a few bolts, but this one is called Letters to Santa. Very Christmassy greens and reds, fun little candies, and of course those letters to Santa. We have some back quarters cut for that one. And then right on the other side of it here, we've got Snow Crew from Henry Glass. This one's got lots of cute little creatures on it and little snowmen, lots of great blenders, some snowflakes, some plaids, really wonderful Christmas blenders, and that classic sort of red and white and just sort of neutrals is a really, really lovely color palette. And then we've got a couple panels for this line. So we have this first one here is more of a block panel. So you have 6 different little snowmen on here.
Goodness.
And then we also have a sort of main centerpiece panel here. So it's kind of like a whole little scene. 3 little snowmen. You've got those adorable little bunnies. And again, this is just a really wonderful, rich red, perfect for sort of the holiday feel. This one's kind of nice too, because you could go more winter with it, sort of continue on throughout the winter season with something like this. Okay, so that is our Christmas section. We will keep you updated on how we're moving all of that stuff around. And then as we head into Civil War, which is sort of our reproduction area, or sort of more traditional, we have a new line starting here from Andover. And this one is called Beach House. It's quite a large collection too. It sort of starts out with some of those creams with more of those golds, and then moves into some more light to medium blues, and then you really start to get into more of these deeper, richer blues. So really, really gorgeous palette. You have, of course, some of the small prints, and then you have some of these gorgeous larger florals. So definitely lots to work with. And then one of my favorites, this fabric here has these mariner's compasses printed on here. So I think these would be really cool to do something with. Very excited to see. And of course, we have our fat quarters cut for this one as well. Okay, and before I move on to our last little fabric line at the counter, I will just mention that we have our sales section here, and we have quite a bit of some exciting things stashed away in here. And we decided that next Wednesday, we are going to do a kind of Christmas in July theme on Whatnot. So we're going to take some of our Christmassy stuff that we have from our sales section, and we're going to do some really awesome sales on our Whatnot. So we're going to do some fun little Christmas in July themed things. We've got a couple little kits, and of course, lots of yardage. That's going to be really awesome, and we're going to mark that down for you. So that's going to be fun. So definitely mark your calendars for that. Like I said, it's going to be next Wednesday, so the 17th. And you can also go into your Whatnot app and save next week's show ahead of time so that you know that we are going to be doing that next week. You get a little notification letting you know when we're going to start, which of course you can do for all of our shows on there. Okay. So that brings us up to the counter here. I will just mention first, of course, you can see this gorgeous machine here from Bernina. In addition to the new 990, they are also releasing this really amazing special edition 735 patchwork edition, which has this amazing red faceplate with that gorgeous patchwork design. It also comes with that amazing signature red walking foot. That's a special thing that they're doing. We're not quite sure when we're going to be getting that machine, but if you have any questions about it, definitely let us know. Come in, you can ask all your questions. We are super excited about it, in addition to the other ones. So that's a special release as well from Bernina. So yeah, if you have any questions, you can always leave a comment, give us a call, or come in and ask your questions. Okay, so now moving on to the fabric that we have on the counter. First up, we'll show this little collection right here. This is a new blender from Art Gallery Fabrics. It's their Sparkle collection. Now this has some amazing little designs on here, these cute little sparkle stars in a couple various colors there. I think they're going to be fantastic blenders for more of your modern collections, but also you could do Christmas, you could do more mod style, lots of stuff with those. And then right down here in the counter, we've got another adorable collection from Art Gallery. This one is called Soften the Volume. All of these kind of more low volume prints, very soft, delicate. These are fantastic blenders and backgrounds. But also, like I said, if you want to do more of a low volume style quilt, this would be perfect. We've also gotten in a couple of their floral elements fabrics as well. So we've got some neutrals here. So going from more of this sort of off-white color into more of this taupe and creams and this beautiful sort of burnt orange rust color. And then for a pop of color, we've got these absolutely gorgeous blues, more of a turquoise color. So we are super excited about that. Last week we got in all of those other art gallery lines. So that section is full and ready for you to come check it out and restock on all of your art gallery, which we are super excited about. You may know too that full moon line that we showed a little earlier on that table goes really well with the line that we showed last week from Art Gallery Coyote Hill. So we kind of have them next to each other. So if you come take a look at that, you can kind of pair them together, which is kind of cool. Okay, well, that brings us to the end of our little tour for today. Hopefully you enjoyed seeing all of the new stuff. Let us know what your favorite was in the comments. And then a couple reminders. Like I said, we've got Christmas in July next Wednesday, which we're super excited about. And also that new 735 Patchwork Edition machine. If you have any questions on that, definitely let us know. So yeah, thank you so much for joining us. We will be on Whatnot later today with a lot of the new fabric that you see here from this video. So definitely come join us there later on. Otherwise, that is it for today. And we hope to see you next Wednesday for another What's Buzzin' at the Bee.